Hello everyone! Today, the issue of relationships and mutual trust for some reason is especially relevant in society. Many people are suspicious of others and try to determine who is telling the truth and who is lying. But this issue is especially relevant between men and women. To understand what the opposite sexes are arguing about, an interesting experiment was conducted in Japan, and many were shocked by the results. If you want to learn more about this study, then keep calm and let's begin. First of all, let's go back for a minute to the old days. So, imagine the Stone Age. 5-meter and 12-ton giant mammoths are wandering around our planet, while saber-toothed tigers are waiting for their prey in every corner. There are birds flying in the sky, dreaming to grab a bite of the remaining carrion. Yep, the image of course is a little creepy. Now imagine a human somewhere surviving in these conditions. By the way, according to researchers, ancient people were really good at surviving. Despite the fact that they only had sticks, bones, and stones as weapons, ancient people lived just fine in the dangerous world around them. But stop thinking about ancient history. Let's imagine how the life of people looked then. In the old days, duties were clearly divided between opposite sexes. Men had to make weapons, hunt, bring food to the cave, protect the dwelling from enemies, attack large animals, and also obtain fire. In turn, women had to cook, take care of children, and perform household duties. They lived like that in the old days, but everything has changed in the 21st century. There are no longer any limitations. Women and men work where they want, both taking care of the house, and it is not even clear who does more heavy lifting in one day. After all, there are no mammoths around, and hunting for large animals has turned into a visit to the nearest supermarket. But even today, women often stay at home, especially after the birth of the baby. And it is Stone Age all over again. The man brings money and food to the family, and the woman becomes the housekeeper. In this case, one of the most sensitive issues is the division of duties. Probably, many married couples had to face this unpleasant problem at some moment in their lives. Imagine the situation. The husband returns home after a hard day at work and sees that the wife hasn't done much around the house. Of course, he's angry now because the woman was just sitting at home with her children all day. Some men might think that their wives are completely lazy, and some people even start suspecting that something is not right. But is it really so? A group of Japanese activists decided to find out what women do when they stay alone at home and allegedly work around the house. The Japanese company Kao conducted this small experiment. The Itsumo Arigato project, which translates as always thankful, found out who actually carries a heavier load in one day, men or women. The results of the research, which involved ordinary Tokyo residents, forced many to reconsider their lives. Researchers measured the weight of the bags that people carry with them. 100 girls and 100 guys took part in this experiment. Perhaps some of you will be surprised, but the average weight of a woman's bags was twice the average weight of a man's bags. Even more striking is the fact that girls did not even notice that they carried such heavy bags. Some Japanese families were interviewed and answered the question, what do they take with them when they leave the house? For example, one girl said that she takes her little son, his things, food, diapers, and her purse, while her husband replies that he usually only needs to take his wallet, his phone, and a notebook. During the experiment, the researchers, with the consent of one of the girls, decided to follow her around with the camera. To be honest, she did not know what it was done for, and that her husband was also watching these videos. It turned out that in one day, the girl washed clothes, vacuum cleaned the apartment, rolled a heavy stroller up the hill, took a walk with her son, bought food, took everything out from the bags and prepared something to eat, all this while holding the child on her back. The girl said that her muscles are always firm, as she constantly lifts things or does some duties with her son in her arms. When the man saw that his wife was very tired, he could not hold back his tears. Only at that moment did he realize how hard it was for her to be alone when he was not at home. The man never imagined what his wife did during the day, and he was seeing it like entering another reality. He was so impressed by what he saw that he even wrote a letter to the girl, expressing his surprise and admiration. And when he finally came to his wife, he told her about the footage and read her the letter. The husband told her how much he was touched when he was watching the recording from the cameras and expressed his gratitude to his wife. Of course, the girl cannot restrain her tears and said that she appreciates the support of her husband. That's all for today, amigos. Take care of your loved ones, and see you soon.